Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all doing super well today. I'm going to be sharing my empties from this past week. So this was the one vendor week for the challenge, and I picked Sassy Aroma. So I'm going to share with you everything that I finished and didn't finish. I have at least one, maybe more beauty empties in here, but just a small amount. If so, then I'm going to share. And then finally, I'm going to talk about what I'm going to do for next week, because I am not going to participate in the challenge next week as far as what the theme is. So I'm going to explain at the end why I'm not going to do that and what I'm going to do instead. So jam-packed video. So like I said, this week for me was Sassy Girl Aroma. And this was a challenging week and also a really awesome week, depending on how I looked at it, because it was awesome because I love Sassy Girl Aroma. I love her blends. They always perform well for me. And I enjoyed pretty much everything that I was melting. So that is always good when I consistently am just loving what I'm melting. However, I feel like a lot of her items are kind of larger in quantity, and the throw is super long lasting that I just really didn't get through much stuff. And I do like to be putting empties out because of how much stuff I'm getting in. But overall, I would say it was a really great week. I'm just gonna pick at random here to have no order between, empties or unempties. First, I finished this pink cashmere. This was like a chunky muffin. This is pink sugar type and cashmere. This was okay. I felt like it was a little bit light, but it definitely was older than some of my other wax. So that's probably not one that I would get again, but I melted that at bedtime. I melted some of my Christmas at Santa's loaf because we had a couple of days here where we had that big winter storm come in, and I just wanted all the Christmas and, that type of scent. So I melted some of this. This is Pepperberry Wreath, Sugar Cookies, and Marshmallow Fireside. My dog is here, so just FYI if you hear stuff in the background. I love this scent. I have 2 more loaves coming to me, and it's in her pre-order that's open this weekend in the squeezable, and I'm trying to decide if I want to get that too because I just love this so much. For me, this isn't like a Christmas scent. This is just kind of like a spicy toasted marshmallow that I feel like I would melt all fall and all winter. I love this, and it was really perfect on these couple of really snowy days that we have had. Along that same vein, I melted some of my At the North Pole loaf, just I think 2 pieces from this. Sweet peppermint sticks with a creamy rich vanilla. This to me really smells kind of like twisted peppermint. You get that peppermint, but you do really get the nice vanilla as well. This was strong. I really enjoyed that. Oh, hitting the camera. I really enjoyed that, and I'm definitely glad that I have it. Next is Ghost and Goblins. This is pumpkin pecan waffles, marshmallow fireside, cider lane, and blackberry. I melted this one quite a bit in recent months. Really nice cider lane scent. Oh, a puppy that sees the snow. Rip. It's okay. I love this one. I would definitely pick that one up again. Next is going to Disneyland. Cotton candy, strawberry, pineapple, creamsicle, lemonade, and whipped cream. This is amazing for spring and summer, and she has it on her pre-order right now that's open this weekend in loaves, and I am getting a loaf that is just exceptional. Oh my goodness, I adore it. Okay, this one is interesting. This is All Hallows Eve, a warm autumnal blend of damp woods, pumpkin flesh, clove, nutmeg, patchouli, and apples. I wanted to melt this because this is a totally a quintessential fall scent to me. I can't really imagine melting it too much the rest of the year, but I wanted to give this a go this week because I wanted to see what I thought of it, so that if she does offer it again before the fall time, I know if I really love it and need to get more of it, etc. This was the strongest wax melt of anything this week. This threw for days. And I mean, to the point where I just like took it out because I was ready to move on to something else. Such a great performance. It's definitely total fall. So honestly, because of the performance, this probably is enough, or like maybe another chunky muffin. But this was so good. If you don't like super earthy scents, you wouldn't like this one. But if anything sounds good about the scent description for you, it's an interesting one. Super unique. Like, you have to like earthy though, or you're not going to like it. But I really loved that one. This is Beach Bum Bakery. This is blackberry ice cream beach night cookie monster birthday cake. This didn't throw very well for me, so I'm gonna put this one away. This one's relatively new to my collection though, so maybe it's just not cured enough, but I got like a pretty light throw from that one. The only other unempty I have is Sawdust Days. I have this coming in a loaf. I love this. Caramel apple, cotton candy, salted brown sugar, vanilla, and kettle corn. Such a nice circus concession scent. You have to really like caramel apple. So I feel like that's like the top note, but this is just like a super uber sweet circus concessions type blend. So good. A sample, this is in Donuts and Campfire. This is in her pre-order this week. I didn't really get like any scent through from that, so I'm not going to be purchasing that. A couple of empties here. Jailhouse Rock, which is blackberry, mango sorbet, ginger ale, and cotton candy. I'm going to continue to request this because this was exceptional and I would purchase a loaf of this. It's literally like a fruity, fizzy ginger ale. And it's not fizzy like fizzy pop. It is totally ginger ale. It is so good and I wish I had more of it. I loved that one. That is definitely loaf worthy if I can get my hands on it. Sorry about all the puppy noises. That's life with a puppy that can't really go outside because we have a foot of snow and the roads haven't been plowed yet. Some of you guys are probably laughing like that's totally your normal, but for St. Louis, that's not normal. And so I just don't think the Department of Transportation really knows how to deal with a foot of snow across the whole city. So life's a little bit crazy here. We're getting stir crazy. Yeah, so just bear with me with the puppy noises. I apologize though if it bothers you. Next is Twisted Unicorn. This is sweet berries, citrus, sweet vanilla, and sugary cotton candy. I finished this. This was a nice, sweet, kind of fizzy scent. I definitely got the citrus, which citrus isn't always my favorite. So I don't think that I would get that again. And then my last wax empty is in Oath. This is toasted marshmallow, sea salt breeze, s'mores, roasted pine cone, smoked vanilla, sugar cookie, and marshmallow. So basically this is like beach nights plus pine cones, and this was outstanding. I have another brittle heading to me as we speak, but I want this in a loaf. Her beach nights, I feel like, is just leaps and bounds above any other vendor's beach nights, in my opinion. And the pine cone in this, I really love pine cone. It just made it more of like a wintry beach night. This was beautiful. I loved this. I want this in a loaf. See, this is why, like, I just love Sassy Girl Aroma, because I just, 90% of what I had here, I adored. And that is not something that happens for me with other vendors. So I continue to give her my money and purchase from her because I just think she does the best. I mean, I enjoy other vendors, obviously, but there's something about Sassy Girl Aroma for me. But that is it for wax. I have two just quick beauty empties here that I will share from this week. I finished from Paula's Choice this little travel size, like mini 2% BHA liquid exfoliant. I really enjoyed this, but I have tons of stuff like this. So I would purchase it in the future, but I probably have enough like toners like this, that's exfoliating, you know, BHA, AHA toners to last me like a year or two. So I enjoyed this. And then I finished this Verso Super Eye Serum with retinol. I didn't use this for my eyes. I actually used this for my face just because of the size of this product. It would have taken me forever to use it for my eyes. And it was an enjoyable serum, but not sure I saw like huge benefits. But something I got in some sort of subscription box or something like that. That is it for my empties this week. I want to talk quickly about what I'm planning on doing next week. So this next week for the challenge is loaves. And I really went back and forth on if I wanted to participate. And I think I've decided, or I know I've decided that I'm not going to. And I say that because the loaves that I have in my collection are really freaking new. I feel like just in the last month or two, I have added quite a few loaves to my collection. And when I say quite a few, I like maybe have like 10. Because of that, I just don't feel like I have enough, one, variety really to participate in this week, but two, I don't want to melt something that's not cured yet. And I know that some of these loaves, I want to give more time to cure. So I don't want to try to participate in this 100% and feel like I'm just kind of wasting wax, or I'm just going through like the same couple of scents over and over again. So because of that, I've decided not to do loaves, but I still wanted to participate in some way to make it a challenge for myself. So what I'm going to do this week instead is to try to use only from Sema Wax Melts and Britta's Creepy Treasures. And I picked those two vendors because I don't have much of their stuff and I would like to be able to get their stuff out of my collection. So I thought that would be a good plan. I'm still focused on something. I don't have tons from each vendor, so there's a chance I could finish most everything, or at least come close. And then I'm still, just working on finishing some things, even if it's not loaves. So that's what I'm planning on doing. I know it's cheating, but I think for my circumstances, I feel comfortable doing this. And then I will hop back on like the total collab baskets in the next week. But I better go. This puppy he was sleeping when I started and then decided that he wasn't going to sleep anymore. So I better go play with him because he is getting super stir crazy, as am I kind of. But that's everything for this week. I really hope that you guys enjoyed seeing what I melted, and I look forward to sharing my empties for next week. Hope you guys have a great weekend. I will see you in my next one. Bye.